Welcome back to Reaction University. I'm Corey.
And I'm Dana.
And today we're going to be reacting to Stranger Things.
Season 3, Episode 3, The Case of the Missing Lifeguard. Good thing we have notes.
Yeah, we took some notes here. So Billy got away, which I'm assuming, he got away, at least we thought he got away. But he did get got. And when he got, he got impregnated by an alien baby.
Impregnated, or he got or he's a host, basically, now. Yeah. He's a host for...
So he's definitely a host. He's upside down. He have a... Doppelganger, which is telling him to...
Build whatever he sees.
Build what I see, right.
Yeah, build what he sees.
Right.
Which we still don't quite understand what that means yet.
Right.
But then again, too... Actually, I think it just kind of dawned on me, right?
What?
Like, you know how there was that, army of people that were with him? And we were like, oh, maybe those are people that are already infected. But what if they're not people that are already infected yet? Okay. Maybe it's showing, the army that the entity... Another working theory, too. Instead of there already being, an army of infected people, maybe that was a signal to Billy, hey, I see my doppelganger here. And he's telling me to build what I see. And I see this other army. I see there's people behind him, right, that are standing present with him. Maybe I need to, in my dimension, build those people as part of my army. Get them, take them to the thing, let them be infected.
So Mike and Elle, they are now separated.
I think Hop and Joyce would be cute together. So it shows where, Hop tried to ask her on a date. That wasn't a date. But he made it into a date, and obviously she didn't show up because she was occupied with other things.
Which I saw coming a mile away. I was like, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Yeah.
She found herself to be occupied with something else. They went to a lady's house who had a rat. Eventually,
absolutely disgusting.
Pop like popcorn. That is splattered on the floor. So
absolutely gross. And it's each rat that somehow got infected, but then they kind of their bodies come together and form the...
Right. Oh, the Cold in Russia thing.
Yeah. I like Robin. She is, I like her quirks that she has.
Yeah.
The Russian code that we think originated from the U.S.
Steve and Robin.
Potentially, yeah. I love how cool Steve is with Duncan.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and we still don't know much about the bulky guy with the helmet that was talking to the mayor.
Right, the Russian guy.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, all right. I think that's a pretty good recap.
Yeah.
Hopefully we didn't miss anything, but we'll see what happens at this episode.
We shall see.
Anything else?
That's it for me. I'm ready to dive in.
That's cheating.
It is so not cheating.
Man.
Girls are quite resourceful in getting the information that they need.
What are they doing? Eating.
I don't understand what I did to deserve this. Nothing. That's my fault. You were the victim. I know. It's just, why is she treating me this way? I don't know. Because women act on emotion and not logic. Precisely. It's a totally different species.
They say we're a species. What? Emotion, not logic. What?
Yeah, we're trying to solve the great mystery of the female species. Dude, you can smell the nacho cheese. I got that beat. What? No, Lucas, no.
Oh my god.
When I say 3 inches.
Do you knock cheese? Yeah, cheese.
Oh, hey.
Max wanted to have a sleepover. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Did you need something?
No. I'll just let you.
He's on the floor talking to someone.
Full name! Oh my god, okay. Will the Wise, can you please turn down the music? What is happening right now? Will, come on.
A tribe of villagers are under threat from an evil force from the swamps of Kuzaton.
Will, it's so early.
And become the heroes you were always meant to be.
Can I at least take a shower first?
Oh, look who it is.
We need to talk.
Yeah, we do. I haven't been stood up like that since Alice Gilbert in the 9th grade.
And I thought, okay, that's weird, right? Why are all these magnets suddenly losing their magnetism? So I went and saw Scott.
Scott? Who's Scott?
Scott Clark.
Your child science teacher?
He's pretty brilliant, actually. And he
I
thinks
don't care what Scott thinks.
She thinks that a large-scale magnetic field could be built using some sort of machine or experimental technology.
I'm a little busy right now, but I'm thinking maybe we can meet up there, like tonight, like 7 o'clock. You know, of course, unless something comes up, which, you know, it will. No. I think you got scared, and now you're inventing things. You're inventing things to get worked up about so that you can push me away. Because God forbid any of us move on. I mean, that would be too much, right, Joyce?
She's not gonna be there.
No, that would be too much, wouldn't it, Joyce?
She's left.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't it, Joyce? Joyce!
Oh my
What the hell are
gosh.
you doing?
I need to borrow.
He's
Yo,
taking
like
it so
Yo,
personally.
it's like a high school.
Billy is a scary boy.
Why do I get the feeling we're
Okay.
gonna... Ugh, cadmium, it's good.
She got no reason to doubt anything because Max knows Elle's ability. Mm-hmm. I still can't want him to.
Why?
What's
Them
that
have
for
their
me?
moments.
Little rodents have gone cuckoo in their fertile minds, and they're running around the town of Hawkins, dining out on chemicals. But you've got proof.
The mysterious case of the missing fertilizer, a Nancy Drew mystery.
I do not like this girl.
Baby sister?
Yeah, I do not like this girl.
Where's the sailor man?
Sorry, he can't help you. He's busy.
Busy with what?
Spycraft.
Do you guys hear that? It sounds like thunder. But no, wait. That's not
Yeah, I
thunder.
can't with this kid.
It's a horde of juju zombies. Sir Mike, your action. The juju bites your arm. Less tears. 7 points of damage.
Oh no, my arm! Lucas with my arm!
Sir Lucas, the zombie horde roars. Do you fight back or do you run? Do not answer it. No.
Elle? Telemarketers.
Maybe we should just call them.
Yeah, but what would we say?
We'll say nothing. The Kuzar tribe still needs your help.
I'll use my torch to set fire to the chambers, sacrificing ourselves. We all live on as heroes in the memories of the Kalamar.
Victory.
Fine. You guys win.
Well, I was just messing around. How much longer is the camp?
Just forget it, Mike.
No, you want to keep playing, right?
I said forget it, Mike, okay? I'm going home.
Come on, Will.
Move!
You can't leave, it's raining. Listen, I said I was sorry, alright? We're just not in the mood right now.
Yeah, Mike. That's the problem. You guys are never in the mood anymore.
I'm not trying to be a jerk. Okay? But we're not kids anymore. I mean, what did you think, really? We're just gonna sit in my basement all day and play games for the rest of our lives?
Yeah. I really did.
Will! Will! Will, come on!
Excuse me?
No one in the water until 30 minutes after the last strike.
evil Russian. Get too close. Watch it, dickwad.
Hello. Yes, I am fine. How are you?
I just have one question for you. Who is ready to sweat? Come on, ladies. Slow down. Just isolate. Wow, tip that out. That feels good.
Delivery for you.
Thank you. Sulfur cap on blue and yellow, paint in the west. I'm blue, it's yellow, and the west.
3 o'clock.
I cracked it.
Crack what?
3 o'clock.
I cracked the code.
Slow down. Tom didn't ask for proof. He asked us to drop the story.
It's because he didn't believe us.
You're relentless, you know that?
All the cavities have been filled. I watched them do it, Joyce. You know that I'm keeping a close eye on things, right?
Yeah.
Because it's important to me.
But they're different. They're gonna
It's
keep.
important to me that you feel safe.
They're gonna keep eyes on
You and
different
your
types of
family feel
things.
safe. Like this can still be your home. What? You didn't think I'd find out about that? Gary called me. He said he's fixing up your house to put on the market. But you have something that I never had. You have people that know you've been to. You have people that care about you right here in Hawkins.
I mean, people like Scott Clark.
It's a joke.
He's so annoyed.
What's that?
Oh, he's at Castle Byers.
He's stuck in the past.
Hey, what's wrong? No, don't. Don't.
Mrs. Driscoll?
She's infected now. Something? Heck no. No.
It's Nancy. From the Hawkins Post.
Don't know.
Mrs. Driscoll? Mrs. Driscoll.
Anything's in there. Guns, bombs,
Chemical weapons?
whatever it is, they're armed to the teeth.
My God! Everything
In Russian.
Oh, I think we found your Russians.
Hawkins, chief of police, come out with your hands up. You hear me? Hands up!
Dang, dang.
Is this it?
Oh,
This
it's
is her
the-
house.
That's
mayor's
that's
daughter?
Yeah.
Heather's house.
Max.
We didn't mean to barge in. We tried to knock.
I'm sorry. Janet, Tom, this is my sister Maxine.
We just wanted to make sure everything was okay.
Okay. Why wouldn't it be okay?
Where is she?
I'm sorry. Where is who?
Well, they're a little burnt. I'm sorry.
Heather! Now, what is it you were saying, Mel? You were looking for somebody?
I saw.
But you're feeling just fine right now, aren't you, Heather?
I'm feeling so much better.
So he has memories of the mind flayer.
He's back. Oh, I told you to slow down on that wine, Janet.
Yes, darling. If you'll excuse me, I'm just gonna go upstairs and lie down for a bit.
Janet? Janet? Janet?
Wait, is he the mayor or no? Maybe he's not.
He's Tom. He's Tom.
It'll all be over soon. I promise.
I'm not gonna probably like speak as much to them in the beginning things. I'll just say like thought it was kind of silly to see boys being boys. The girls are like, what are they doing? What are they going through right now? And they're burping and farting. They're not even worried about. I mean, they're worried about the girls, but not the same way. Yeah. Just seeing Hop's reactions to everything, like when 11 was having her sleepover girls' night, he was happy about that. Happy it wasn't Mike. Happy to see her doing something different. His whole freak out about finding out about the teacher Scott, and he really was feeling salty about that. One of the things that I think I just realized this first episode, like 11's ability to kind of detect anybody with just a picture, really proved itself to be an advantage, because I feel like they start looking around out of boredom, right? Because they didn't have boyfriends, versus like waiting or already knowing about some evil and trying to figure out how to get to it. So I feel like they stumbled
across it.
Right, they stumbled across it, which I mean I don't know if it gives them an advantage, but at least it kind of put them on high alert. So now 11 thinks something's wrong, and Will has the sense. It ended showing Will has the sense that something's wrong as well.
Right.
I do feel really bad for Will, because he's lonely, and I think for him, like, obviously everyone experienced some trauma from what they went through, but for Will even more so, I think being stuck on the upside down and just trying to get back to some semblance of normal, like trying to claw his way back to that.
Right.
Since, coming out.
I mean, probably, he had such a really horrible last few years.
Right.
Where it's probably something he definitely want to block out in his best parts of his life was with him and his friends, with his boys, and so they're playing games, and so he wants that to continue.
Right.
Which is when Mike was like, "You thought we were just gonna sit here and play games in our basement all day?" And he was like,
"Right." And
I did.
To his point, like
he's literally stuck.
Because that's not to say like he probably never thought he was going to grow up. He probably just didn't think he probably just didn't think about it, because his thought has been just trying to get back to the semblance of normal. His friends have already kind of like been able to move on in a way that he hasn't.
Right.
Which just really makes me have, kind of some sympathy for him, because he feels like his friend dynamic is broken.
Right.
I really like Robin, smarty pants, figuring out the code. Mm-hmm. I'm all for a smart girl that can speak multiple languages. Kindred spirit there. Obviously, we know Billy went through that period of being sick, and like, you could tell that his body was physically like fighting against the symptoms or whatever was trying to come over on him. But they seem to be functioning at a level of consciousness, of like, not consciousness, but like, I don't know, strategic thought that at this time it didn't seem like Miss Driscoll had. Like, she was like, let me eat some fertilizer.
And I have a reason why.
Okay.
With Billy and Heather, they were basically impregnated by the sentient being. They're part of the
sentient beings.
That sentient, mind link. Right. That's why when they saw, he was able to see basically who Elle was through this entity. Mm-hmm. However, Miss Driscoll, she got eaten up by a rat, and all its identity was eating fertilizer. So she's just doing the exact same thing that the rats would have been doing, but now in human form.
Okay, that makes sense. So, like, the method of the infection affects how you carry out.
Here's what I was curious. I didn't think of this until now. Maybe not a big deal, but you remember when Will at the end of the last season 2, where he was vomiting all this stuff out of him, and it left his body. It didn't show you where all that went.
Right, we didn't know where it went.
That's probably where it was, and that's where it's doing the swirl. I think it's that same stuff. So I'm thinking what it is that thing got inside of Will,
but it still had a presence outside of Will.
I'm not even trying to make a big leap here.
Okay.
I'm just
all right,
saying
go,
the thing
go,
got inside Will's mouth.
All right, okay.
And it was able to do that from the upside down world. Now that is inside Will, who's in the real world. When he escaped, he just got out of Will in the real world. So basically, he crossed over. That's what I'm thinking. He's in
the real world.
He was able to cross over from the
upside down
to the natural.
Will was the link. Will was the link between the upside down and the real world.
So he just basically went in and then went out the other end. That's our reaction.
Yeah.
Really want to hear what you think about our thoughts here. Comment below.
Yeah.
But share.
Let us know if you had any alternate theories.
Yeah. And see you guys next time.